tornado warning, in fact. This tornado warning is actually heading towards Cedar Rapids. So, this is a confirmed tornado on the ground, reported by storm spotters. So, it's not planning on going live until later, but as I have said, we have an active tornado warning in effect, so here I am. So, today we have a level 1 out of 5 risk, including Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Galesburg, and Peoria. This is the highest risk we have today. I'm going to do, before we get into this entire thing, figure out what I did to turn on. There we go. So, we now, well, I guess I shouldn't say we now, because we've had it. We have a observed tornado here. Tornado warning remains in effect until 2:30 p.m. for northwestern Johnson, southeastern Benton, northeastern Iowa counties. At 2:02 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located over Conroy, or 7 miles southeast of Renjo, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado. This is a confirmed tornado. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, I think that's Vince Realty here. So, sorry guys, I'm not at all prepared for this. So give me a minute to get everything up here. No, why? No. Vince Realty. So I have Vince's camera up now. I'm maybe seeing something. Not enough. So, as I was saying, this is a Weather Spotters confirmed tornado. Not seeing anything on Vince's stream though, but he is following the tornado from what I'm seeing in his chat. It looks like it was like a wedge tornado. This tornado will be near Upper South Amana, South Anima, and West Anima around 2:10 Central Standard Time. So you guys have 3 minutes to get into your safe place. Anima, Middle Anima, High Anima, and Homestead around 2:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, and East Anima and Walk-ins around 2:20. How many Animas are there? Jeez. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Walford and Norway. If you're in any of those locations, seek cover now. We have a tornado report here. 1 mile east-northeast of Williamsburg County, Iowa. This is from a storm chaser who filed this report 6 minutes ago. Guess 7 minutes ago now. Brief tornado touchdown reported by that storm chaser. So it looks like it... Yeah, that's definitely rotating. Looks like Vince moved on to P Avenue here from the looks of it. That seems to be the case. So Vince is going to try and get out in front of this tornado, make sure that there's nothing on the ground. So what I'm seeing from his stream on my other monitor here, I can't see anything that's down. However, correlation coefficient says otherwise here. We still have a bit of a lowering here, right where our velocity signature is. So we need to take this extremely carefully here. If you live in this tornado warning polygon, quoting the legendary James Stan here, respect the polygon. If you're in it, get to your safe place immediately. This is still an observed tornado. Watford, Cedar Rapids, be on the lookout. Cedar Rapids, Fairfax, Hiawatha, Marion. You guys are not in a warning right now. But if this thing still has a tornado on the ground, you guys need to be preparing to take your tornado precautions. I think schools are still in session. If they're not, then they're not. But if there are any schools in session over in this area of the country, they need to be going through their tornado plans soon. Going to check the correlation coefficient again. We got a new scan in, and I'm also still watching Vince's stream. My other monitor here. Correlation coefficient, it does look like there is no longer a drop on the CC. So that's a good thing here. It's good that we don't have a drop on the correlation coefficient anymore. I'm actually interested in seeing this. What does spectrum width look like? There is a spectrum width drop here. If you don't know what spectrum width is, it's basically measures how much turbulence is in the atmosphere. And obviously, tornadoes cause turbulence. So, we still have a turbulence drop on this. People are saying if this thing is on the ground, it has to be rain wrapped now, and I agree with that. Basically, if you don't know what rain wrapping is, don't. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that person in Vince's chat. It doesn't look like this thing is on the ground right now. However, as you guys know, I will stay live for as long as a tornado warning is active. I do not go away unless it's clear to me that there's no imminent threat of a tornado. And right now, we still have this confirmed tornado warning, so I will still be live here. I'm going to check Twitter here to see if there's any damage photos. This is a picture of the tornado here. This is from Joey M. Marino on Twitter. And yeah, you guys can see it right there in the middle of your screen. That's the wedge tornado that's accompanied with this tornado warning. Big tornado in progress, Williamsburg. We have another view of it. And honestly, yeah, that definitely looks like a wedge. That's definitely a wedge tornado there. I'm going to play that just in case there's anything. We have another view of it there. I'm not going to play that. Tornado warning continues for Walford, Middle Amana, and Amana, Iowa until 2:30. So they are still saying this is a confirmed tornado here. They are still saying that this is weather spotters confirmed. It's moving northeast still at 35. Cedar Rapids, I'd start taking your tornado precautions now. There's likely going to be a new warning issued in about 10 minutes. However, losses seem to be going down, and I do not think that's anything. No, it isn't. So we will stay live until this tornado warning either gets canceled or expires. If there's a new one issued, it'll likely be for Cedar Rapids, Marion, other areas that I called out before. Fairfax, Hiawatha, all those areas. Man, it's finally been rated as that's okay. This is from Vince's stream. This is from, I hope I say your name right, Payon on Twitter. And yeah, credit to Vince Realty as well today. He's the one putting his body on the line here. And yeah, that's definitely a tornado there. That is definitely a tornado. Storm chasing. Indeed. That is true. We're looking. We're looking about 60 to 70 miles away. What's the next closest radar? Des Moines. It's probably about the same distance, honestly. Maybe even more. Yeah, that's about 90 miles away. Okay, we have another tornado report here. This is at 303, 2 miles north-northeast of Williamsburg, Iowa. This is from a trained spotter. Tornadoes 2 miles to the southeast of spotter's position. This is 14 minutes ago now. So we have 2 tornado reports, possibly from the same chaser. Yeah, it's very possible that was the same chaser. Vince is probably just about to... Alright, I think I'm back anyway. Yeah, I am. Okay. So, if there's any rotation, it'll be near Walford now. But I don't think there's much of anything anymore. Saw rotation on radar east of Belle Plaine Road. Looks like it. Oh, I don't think that's live. That's live. Oh, he was showing the footage. Got it. He was showing the footage from it. Gosh darn it, I thought that there was actually another, that it was still on the ground. So, right now, I'm still not seeing any real signs of rotation. Okay, tornado warning including Cedar Rapids. So they have issued a new warning for Cedar Rapids here for this supercell. They are saying that the tornado has lifted. Tornado warning including Cedar Rapids, Hiawatha, and Robbins until 2:45. Chance of brief tornadoes for the next hour or so. This from the SPC. Local risk or brief tornado for the next hour to hour and a half. So, I'm going to take a quick sip of water and then go into this new tornado warning. Alright, so the National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Johnson County. All these are in East Central Iowa, by the way. Southeastern Bend County, southwestern Lynn County, and northeastern Iowa County until 2:45 Central Standard Time. At 2:19, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over East Amana, or 13 miles southwest of Cedar Rapids, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. The hazard is obviously a tornado and quarter-sized tail. This is a radar-indicated rotation. So they have indicated now that the storm has lifted its tornado. The tornado has lifted for now. And as soon as my YouTube crash. No, it didn't. Okay. Flying debris will be dangerous, yada yada yada. You guys know this stuff. I've read it out a million times before. I also want to apologize for not being live like last week whenever that outbreak was happening. Last Thursday, when that tornado outbreak was happening. I was at school, and then I immediately had to go to work as soon as I got home. So I had no time to stream last week. I said that whenever I could go live, whenever a tornado warning was issued, I'd go live, but obviously like if I'm in school or at work, I can't stream for you guys. So, this dangerous storm will be near Fairfax, Swisher, Cedar Rapids, Municipal Airport, and Sioux Falls around 2:30. Also, by the way, if you know I'm mispronouncing a town name or anything like that, please let me know in the chat so I don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Cedar Rapids and Shoeyville around 2:35. So, Fairfax, Swisher, Cedar Rapids, Municipal Airport, and Sioux Falls, you'll be impacted within the next 5 minutes. Cedar Rapids and Shoeyville, you guys have about 10 minutes. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Ellie, Marion, Bertram, and Palisades Kepler State Park. If you know anyone who is in those areas, call them now and let them know that there's a tornadic thunderstorm that has had a history of producing a wedge tornado all the way back here near Williamsburg. Tell them to get into their safe place now. Alright, so basically what the SPC said there is that it's only like limited convection, it's only like limited storms that will form and have the potential to produce a tornado. Therefore, they do not anticipate issuing a watch at this time. That's coming directly from the Storm Prediction Center. They have updated the tornado warning that we came on for, and they've updated it to radar confirmed as well. Another photo of the tornado. That honestly looks like a floater. That looks like a floater here. It's from Casey Schanenberger on Twitter. Getting us another view here of the tornado. Yeah, that's clearly a wedge tornado. Damaging tornado was on the ground for several minutes just northeast of Williamsburg, Iowa at 2 p.m. Close range footage scum has since lifted. And yeah, that confirms that. That definitely confirms it. That's a floater. That thing is definitely a floater. Joe Burr, obviously. All of weather Twitter right now between the SPC and the National Hurricane Center. if you're confused as to what I am referring to, while we don't have an active tornado on the ground, we currently have Mr. Yellow X out here in the Atlantic, which has been dubbed Invest 90L. Though, however, when I go to radar, that thing is a subtropical storm. I do not know why the NHC hasn't marked it, because that thing is, it's clearly a subtropical storm. Here, visible high res. Look at that. This is clearly a subtropical storm. I do not know why the National Hurricane Center won't start initiating advisories here. And the best part is, though, that they made it a 0-0. It has a 0% chance of forming in the next 2 or 5 days. Anyways, so the original tornado warning that we had, that was the observed tornado, has since been allowed to expire, and it has expired. So right now, we are only working with one thing at the moment. And that is this tornado warning, which is no poofing got reading that. What English is that person in Vince's chat? I'd expect this warning to either get canceled or just allowed to expire here soon. It's been radar indicated now for a while, Smalls. I see something like that. Anything can happen. It's in Williamsburg. I really hope that guy in Vince's chat who just asked where is Iowa isn't living in the United States. That's all I gotta say there. Looks like Vince is on F12 now, wherever that is, and is moving back in the position to get on their state. I'm not seeing any indications of rotation either. With this storm, with the latest, geez, I cannot talk. I apologize. I do not see any signs of rotation anymore. So I'd expect the National Weather Service to wait a few more scans just to make sure this thing isn't going to recycle. And if it doesn't recycle, then the tornado warning will be allowed to expire. However, there is something over the eastern Iowa airport that may need to be watched. I'm going to be watching that carefully. I don't think it'll be doing anything, but something to watch there, for sure. Other than that, I'm just not seeing anything that would warrant a tornado warning anymore. At least for now. And you guys know, as I have said, I think that's a hail report. Yes, we have a spider hail report now. Don't forget when you're driving, just be careful. Vince? I can't tell if that's rotation or not. Vince may be looking at a wall cloud here on his stream. I can't tell because of it's lagging right now, but Vince may honestly be getting a wall cloud right now on his stream. Got another ad, so gotta watch through that. But I think Vince is looking up in that direction. And he very well may have just had a wall cloud. I'd be advised, if you're in Cedar Rapids, I'd be prepared. I'd be preparing now here if you're in Cedar Rapids. We have lost Vince's stream. Vince is okay. He's in a dead zone here. There's nothing I can do about radar dead zone. There's nothing he can do about it either. Oh. It's 2023 broadcast take you back to 1985. That's a good one. I like that one. Vince will have all the footage recorded if he loses data. Looks like Vince is going to try and get into Swisher. There is some rotation starting to build up again here. I've been watching Vince's stream. And it does look like there is some rotation beginning to start swirling up again on radar. Welcome to Cedar Rapids. Heading east of Marion. Yeah, I'd say it's heading just to the south. If this is the rotation right here, then moving like that, so it'll miss. It'll miss by about 5 miles or so. Okay. Vince is in Swisher now. So he is just directly south of where I think rotation is now. New warning apparently has been issued. Let us see. Yeah, new tornado warning including Cedar Rapids, Marion, and Ellie until 3:15. Yep, there it is. So we now have 2 tornado warnings in effect. These are both in east central Iowa. Looks like Vince has entered the hail core. It's a tornado warning for southwestern Jones County and southeastern Lynn County in east central Iowa until 3:15. At 2:39, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Cedar Rapids Municipal Airport or near Cedar Rapids, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Lazard is a tornado in quarter-sized tail. This is a radar-indicated rotation. Flying read, yada yada yada. This dangerous storm will be near Palisades, Kepler, State Park around 250, and Bertram and Squaw Creek Park around 2:55. So if you're in Palisades, Kepler, State Park, you have just about 7 minutes to get to your safe place. And if you are in Bertram or Squaw Creek Park, you have about 11 minutes now to take cover. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Marion, Mount Vernon, Marion Airport, Springville, Paralata, Martell, and Witter. If you guys live in those locations, you need to be taking cover immediately. The storm's recycled. The storm has definitely recycled. We have the reds moving away from the radar, and we have greens moving forward. Right in the middle there is where our rotation is. This storm does have a history of producing tornadoes. When we first began the stream, it produced a wedge tornado over near Williamsburg, Iowa. So this storm does have a history with tornadoes already. And it could be looking to do that again. CC isn't conclusive. However, we still need to treat this as if it's a tornado on the ground right now. So if you're in if you're on like the northeastern side of Mount Vernon near Cornell College, Ash Park Stadium, I'd take cover. Kimmel Theater, all those areas, I'd take cover if I were you. We now are back down to one tornado warning. The previous one was allowed to expire. So that's good news here. We are only working one tornado warning at the moment. I don't know if that's a donut hole or not. We have lost Vince's stream once again. Well, on the left, what is that? Probably just clouds, honestly, if I had to guess. Summit, you guys are next, followed by Bertram, Paralotta, and Springville. Think we may have lost Vince.
You're listening to Illinois Weather Radio Station WXM.
Give me a minute here, chat. You pull Vince back up. Does look like Vince is moving on to US 30. Let's try and get back in front. That does appear to be the case. Reed Timmer is also live right now on YouTube. Reed Timmer is a great meteorologist. He's an extreme meteorologist who chases these types of storms all the time. So he is live doing an emergency breakdown. Not seeing anything on correlation coefficient right now. We have about 25 more minutes with this tornado warning. If you're just now tuning into the live stream, we are live because of a tornado warning, which has had a history of producing a wedge tornado about an hour ago now. So this storm does have a history of producing a wedge tornado with it. So we need to watch this thing very, very carefully. If you're in Cedar Rapids, Marion, Mount Vernon near Cornell College, Springville, Witter, Paralata, Otis, Summit, Bertram, or Ellie, along Interstate 380, US 30, 151, or 13. You guys need to take cover immediately. This storm does have a history of producing a large and dangerous tornado. Vince is looking directly at a wall cloud right now. Vince is looking straight at this thing. And he is now turning around. That's not a correlation coefficient drop. And Mosa, you guys are in the direct path of this thing if it were to continue. So I'd begin looking at your precautions now. We have another 22 minutes of this tornado warning. Vince is currently heading back towards I-380, I'm assuming, to get in front of this storm, but his best chance of action was probably going north on 151 towards Springville. Either that or there's really no road that will get him in front of it unless he's planning to get off at like Centerpoint or Urbana. Henderson, Nevada. What? Oh. That may be something. That may be something. We may have a tornado on the ground again here. Lost is here and catch up, please. That could very well be something. That's south of Switch. What? There's nothing south of Swisher. Oh, what? 350, 3 miles northwest of Ellie. County wind, storm chaser, brief tornado. What? Well, there we go. There was apparently a tornado on the ground. Indeed. Amazing. What does he mean by that? Yep. That's insane. Will struggle maintaining surface-based characteristics. Wedge tornado in January in Iowa, yeah. Joe Burr. Rapidly rotating soup. Looks like Vince is looking at... Don't know what he's looking at, actually, to be completely honest with you guys. It looks to me like he's looking at another wall cloud, but I can't tell if it's rotating or not. It's possible. They have updated the tornado warning now. Rains in effect until .3:15. So we have about 12 minutes left. Oh. Maybe a very, very brief. I think this storm may eventually die out because of all this moving into it. We have a new report from down here. Three 1 mile north of Williamsburg, Iowa, from an emergency management. Semi blown over at mile marker 223, Williamsburg exit, and I-80. So we have a report of a semi truck that was blown over on I-80 from an emergency management. That was at the time where we had the wedge tornado with the same supercell, which appears to unfortunately be recycling again. Reed is apparently saying that the tornado threat is subsiding. Dude. Holy crap, yeah. Now. What? What? Where? Why? How? Why? Low base clouds, that's from Vince's stream. It's a wedge near Conroy, Iowa on Vince's stream. It's a clip near Cedar Rapids moments after a tornado warned. I already know what that one is. Hardball team, like. Love that. Vince is currently just outside of Mount Vernon, Iowa. He's currently positioned on Irish Lane. He has not moved in a few minutes. He is alright. Oh, I take it back. It does appear like he is attempting to move. Vince is moving again. We have 7 minutes left of this tornado warning. If they do not decide to reissue it. And they have issued a new tornado warning. All of these are in east central Iowa, northwestern Cedar County, southwestern Jones County, and southeastern Lynn County. Till 3:30. At 3:06, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Mount Vernon, or 9 miles west of Mechanicsville, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard is still a tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter, yada, yada, yada. This dangerous storm will be near Martell around 3:15. Mechanicsville and Morley around 3:20. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Owen, Central Park, and Hale. If you live in any of those areas, take cover now. What precepts are developing? Why? This thing still has some rotation with it. Not seeing anything on correlation coefficient. This thing has been going now for about 37, 38 miles, give or take. Maybe even sooner than that, actually. Yeah, this entire thing started about an hour ago now. Not a video of the wedge near Williamsburg. Going back to our storm here, I'm not seeing much signs of rotation right now. It does look like the line of rain and storms behind it is beginning to catch up. Currently, that's the only warning we have as well. So once we get past this, it will probably be safe to call the stream for now. However, if there... No. Stop it. Stop it now. Do not weaken. Weaken. Please. Please weaken. I do not want you to start rotating. Stop now. Please. Wow. Okay. Yes. Josh Jacobs is 100% aware of that. Tornado warning continues for Lisbon, Mechanicsville, and Owen, Iowa until 3:30. NWS Birmingham from 19 hours ago. We've completed ground surveys on the long track tornado that tracked from Otago County to Chambers County. Tornado had peak intensity of EF3, 150 miles per hour, a path length of just over 76 miles, and a max width around 1,500 feet. 1,500 yards, sorry, not feet. EF3 damage was found in central Otago County, based off structures hit in southern Coosa County, based on extensive area of snapped pine trees. It's possible that winds were higher, but they lacked sufficient damage indicators. Aerial imagery will be analyzed to refine track. That's insane, though. So, it does look like the storm is beginning to weaken, finally. We have 9 minutes left with this tornado warning. And unless something happens, we are expected to go back in and live stream. If you're just tuning in, we are live because of a tornado warning right now. And this current storm that has a tornado warning has a history of producing a wedge tornado near Williamsburg, Iowa. We actually have video of it from storm chaser Vince Wielty. There it is, right there, in the middle of your screen there. That's where our wedge tornado was about an hour ago. Just over an hour ago, actually. Tornado sirens are going off in Lisbon. I think I responded to this. Yep. That's great. That's real good. Love it. Please, go get Billy O'Brien. Please, Patriots. Go Sally of Invest 90L. Since I'm already tracking tropical systems and it's not even the end of January yet. Unusual luck. We have an ice storm up in Maine. We have snow in Massachusetts. And we have Invest 90L. Marvelous. See, I don't know how I feel about this one. Because, Patriots have a good quarterback. Tornado warning has been canceled. Storm which prompted the warning has weakened below limits and no longer appears capable of producing a tornado. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. We check reflectivity velocity, and yeah, I agree. So, with that being said, that will end the live stream for now. If there's a new warning that is issued, I'll be right back on. But until then, guys, peace out, and I'll see you all later.